if a woman tells you that she wants you to prioritize her, she wants you to give up all the things that made you you, that's not a good woman. Get rid of her. Normalize cutting women off and closing the door. You have to call her bluff. You have to call her bluff, man. They'll be with you for 10 years and the entire time have a poker face and a master plan behind every interaction she has with you. Unfortunately, this is how it is, bro. I'm speaking to you frankly, and you have to speak frankly to Frank for him to wake up. When you're jacked and ripped, women don't want you to prioritize them. Women don't want you to prioritize them. I'll say it again. Women don't want to be your number one priority because that will make them detest you over time. The very reason why they got with you in the first place was because you were on your shit. You were doing your own thing. They were never your priority until you met them. Now you made them your priority and they're less attracted to you. You wonder why. Why does attraction level go down the more you invest in a woman? This is the topic of this video. Your attraction level goes down for a woman the more you invest in her. Yes, it makes it sounds like something that should not be. It sounds completely contrary to logic and common sense. But women don't think with logic or common sense. In fact, most of the things that women do are illogical. So if you try to think the way a woman thinks, you're going to get toasted. You're going to get cooked, as they say. You have to live your life without making it revolve around a woman, especially even if she's fine, like really fine. It doesn't matter. When the woman sees you giving up your purpose and getting jacked and sees you skipping the gym, she becomes less attracted to you and she jumps to the boat, some other guy's boat. Okay, guys? Some other guy who has his shit going and doesn't prioritize her. Women don't want to be the priority in your life. They don't. Although they say they do, women don't want to be the priority in your life. They lie and tell you that they do. And it's almost like somebody luring you in with freaking candy or luring a dog in with treats. The more you let go of yourself, the more you stop going to the gym, the more you stop caring about your physique and your wellness, the more she traps you into a hole that you cannot get out of, or a hole that you feel like is going to keep you there forever. Most of you guys are probably in this scenario, or you've been in this scenario, and the chick left you and you're still in that hole. Well, if you need help, let me know, guys. I work with guys to help them get out of this hole that they're in. The hole that generally they've been led into out of stupidity and just lack of awareness by a woman. Okay, women don't want you to prioritize them because when you met that chick in the first place, you were on doing your own thing. She wasn't the center of your life. But women have a way of manipulating you, making you feel comfortable and getting too comfortable. And that's when they, boom. That's when it happens. And they do it without remorse, without care. In fact, there's no shame, there's no guilt. Because in their minds, it was your fault. It was your fault, bro. If you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, welcome to Female Nature 101. Okay? She was attracted to you because you slid on her and you were so charming, you're so cool that she couldn't help but look at you and notice you. And then when you actually got her and the emotions start to kick in and she starts falling in love with you, etc., is when you start to let your guard down. You start to fall in love with her. Oh my goodness, bro. Be careful, bro. You start to fall in love with her and prioritize her. You move in with her. You make all these mistakes that nobody taught you. and then everything comes crashing down, crumbling down. If it hasn't yet and you're watching this video, it will, bro. Prepare for it mentally. There's literally no statistic, or there's a very small percentage of women who themselves, after a breakup or some kind of ending of a relationship, but most guys, I mean, the statistic for men is alarming. It's overwhelmingly, it's just horrible. It's because you guys have not caught up to the times, or nobody showed you. Nobody's shown you how it is. I'm trying to tell you in this video. This is what I talk about in my videos to keep you guys here with us. Okay? Men love differently. We give it to a relationship differently. So if you prioritize a woman over everything, you're committing the greatest sin in relationship and in interactions with women. You're digging your own grave. Another thing is that if a woman tells you that she wants you to prioritize her, she wants you to give up all the things that made you you, that's not a good woman. Get rid of her. Normalize cutting women off and closing the door, because effectively she is bringing you a contract to sign your own death will. Like, that's a contract literally that is designed for you to sign away everything and your own death. Okay? And the death of the relationship. She's asking you, and she might not even know it. She's asking you. She actually, in fact, doesn't really know it. But she's asking you to sign away your rights to your life. Because what do we really have? We came into this earth alone and we leave alone. We don't bring our freaking woman with us. We don't bring our wife. Okay? We leave a legacy for our children, but that's the most important thing. And for your kids to admire you, you have to be in shape. I mean, you can be a good father, etc. But for you to have a real lasting impact on their life, aside from being in their lives, something that they remember you for, is something where, my dad was in shape and he lived until he was 110 years old. That's what you want. You don't want the story where my dad died from heart disease at 60 years old because he was not diligent in his life. You want your legacy to be that of being revered, remembered for being great. That a woman can easily derail you from that and have you wondering, what in the world had befallen me? Now that I'm at this stage in life and I'm in this position, how has this happened? Guys, it happens. It slowly creeps up on you. And you don't understand. You don't realize until you watch a video like this and somebody tells you, snap out of it, wake up. The chick is telling you to leave your hobbies, leaving your vices is okay. Like, don't be an alcoholic, for God's sake. Don't be into drugs or whatever, or smoking. Get rid of those bad habits. She's trying to make you get rid of bad habits, that's fine. But she's trying to get you to prioritize her and just leave everything else that made you attractive to her in the first place. Don't do it. Okay, women don't want you to prioritize them. They don't. They say they do, but they don't. Which is why many women end up in relationship after relationship after relationship. It's because they demand attention. They demand that you get rid of everything that makes you you, so that you won't be attracted towards other women. Let's be honest. They don't want you to be attracted towards other women because they know that they can get replaced by another woman. They know it. So they're trying to hedge their bet with you, right? You have to call her bluff. You have to call her bluff, man. They'll be with you for 10 years and entire time have a poker face and a master plan behind every interaction she has with you. Unfortunately, this is how it is, bro. I'm speaking to you, excuse me. I'm speaking to you frankly. And you have to speak frankly to Frank for him to wake up. Okay? This has been the video. If you need help, let me know. Okay? Let me know. My contact information is in the description. Always think about what your legacy will be in life. I'll talk to you in the next video.